You ready?
Ready.
Hello.
And welcome. It's the Graveyard Girls.
A true crime and mysteries podcast.
Okay, so how have you been? I think today might be a little bit interesting because we have had a little break from recording for a couple of weeks because you've been away.
I have been away. I went to London. I went to the Hella Mega concert. So it was Green Day, Weezer, Fall Out Boy. But yeah, I had a nice little surprise. I booked a very tiny little room.
Yes.
Then ended up with a 3-bedroom suite.
I wouldn't complain at that.
So when they said we were in a 3-bedroom suite, I just looked at my friend like, that's not right. And I was like, I'm not going to say anything because I don't want them to be like, okay, no, that's wrong. So then we got into the room and then we were like, this can't be right.
Was it massive?
Yeah, it was massive. I sent you the video, didn't I?
I know. Yeah, you did.
It was
but
huge.
Like, it's a bit hard to tell sometimes from proportions. Like
It was massive.
Are you sure you just didn't book it wrong? Like, or you thought you booked one thing and it was something else?
Because like I'm not going to name names because I don't want to pay for it. But like what we paid for was it was called a suite, but the suite is like the size of this room.
Right. Okay.
So it was a bedroom, a kitchen, and a bathroom. And then when I was like, I kept warning my friend, it's going to be tiny because the bed was against the wall, which is a little weird.
Oh, okay. So like when you've looked at the photos and stuff, yeah.
And then when there was like 3-bedroom suite, I just looked at her like, okay. And then we got upstairs because then we had our own little like lobby area with our own lift.
Oh, so you're living like royalty over here.
And then she didn't want to take her bag off when we was in the room because she was like, they're going to kick us out soon. And I was like, I know. But then, we got a 3-bedroom.
So unless like maybe they'd accidentally like double booked your room and rather than saying something, they were just like, we'll just put them in the 3-bedroom.
Maybe. But I don't know, because it kept getting pushed back because of the pandemic. Maybe it's like they kept having to move us around.
Okay, so you wouldn't end up with your original room. Obviously, they can't give you any smaller than what you've already asked for.
Yeah,
so
but
they've
like,
just upgraded you.
They didn't say anything.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it for that.
I didn't say anything. But then it was like, you know, when they have to take your card just in case damages and stuff. I was just like,
panic, like they charge you quadruple.
Yeah. So I was just like, okay, I don't think they've charged me.
Okay.
Touch wood. But yeah, I don't think. Yeah, it was very nice. It was a very nice surprise. I thought that was like our luck turning around.
Yes, could be. Hopefully with everything.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're making a turn.
That's what I was thinking.
I know, because I've still been fannying about, not really doing anything.
Yes, lady of luxury.
I haven't done nothing. I've written lots of cases for the witch trials.
Yes,
I've written a lot of notes on that, and I see that it's not all I've done at the moment, but I've been doing a little bit of that every day. So it's not like I've done nothing, but at the same time,
which is good. You're content creating, whereas I'm still stuck. Well, I've just finished the Scottish witch trials, but that's like a hefty one.
The thing is, as well, there's so much to cover on that, and we don't want to miss anything out, because there'd be nothing worse than was like, okay, well, we've only got this many episodes, so we've got to try and cram it all in. And then someone goes, oh well, we missed this bit out. Like, can you imagine with the amount, because we've got a lot of episodes planned. I think it's about 27 covering the 9 weeks.
Oh yeah, because this is a good time to mention that we do have a Patreon.
Yes.
And we're going to do a witch trial over, what is it, September and October?
Yeah, so it will span from 9 weeks.
Yeah.
And that'll be 3 episodes a week. So 2 of those will go onto Patreon, and 1 of those will still be on our free streaming episodes for those that aren't subscribed. Obviously, we would like everyone to subscribe to our Patreon.
It's only £3 a month.
Yeah, obviously we understand that not everyone can afford it. So maybe even if you just subscribe for the 2 months so you can listen to the witch trials, obviously we'd like you to continue. But if you subscribed for 2 months, so you could get, I think it's worth getting the whole witch trials.
Yeah, because we are giving you little tasters, like we said.
Yeah. So obviously we'll still do a free one each week.
Yeah.
But we accepted the fact that some people might not be that interested in witches, so we didn't want to neglect everyone else. So we'll still do 2 normal episodes a week. It just so happens one of those will be related to the witch trials, and another one will be a box standard true crime mysteries.
Yeah.
But yeah, then over on our Patreon, we'll be looking into all the aspects of the witches and witch trials. So your types of witches, science behind them, familiars,
every
witch
single
hunters.
Thing related to witches we are covering.
So we'll have those, and then we'll still have more cases that sort of, there'll be both individual trials and individual witches that we felt sort of stood out.
Yeah.
But obviously at the same time we want to cover as many as we can. Like, it's going to be impossible to cover every single one. You can't do it. It was such a big thing. But we obviously don't really want to miss anything out. So I think as we've started writing it, we've discovered there's a lot more to it. But at the same time, we don't want to condense down what we've got.
No.
Because we'd end up missing a lot. And like I said, if you've committed to that, we can't do a whole season then miss key points out, because that'd be the first thing that everyone would point out. Or even like for myself, if I was listening to a podcast that was like, yeah, we're doing everything on witches, but actually they missed out some very important parts, I'd be a bit like, well, you've missed some key bits out here, and what exactly am I paying for?
Yeah, because I've got, even if it's just like a little mention of a witch fact, I'm saving.
Yeah. That's it. Everything I've gone through, like, oh, I've noticed this, and there's so many. I already had a big list. I think I sent you like 2 or 3 pages of like different witch trials and individual witches. Obviously, that wasn't all of them. But then as I've gone along since then, like I've added nearly another page of random ones. You know, as I've done just normal cases for mysteries, it will make a reference to someone. I'm like, oh, this could be in the witchy bit. And then I've written it down, and I've got so many random pieces of paper where I've just found notes or like screenshots on my phone.
I know,
my iPad.
yeah.
I've done it. I was like, I should probably make a folder for this, because I've got to like scroll through them all and actually put it together. So there'll be some pretty decent, I think there'll be relatively lengthy episodes of those.
Thoroughly researched as well.
So, like I said, we don't really want to leave any stone unturned. I think the only bits, we're not missing anything out. The only thing we won't be doing is obviously we won't be able to name every witch possible. There's too many.
There's too many.
So it might be a case of we'll sort of not lump some in together, but some of them it will be a very brief mention, because otherwise we'd need more than 27 episodes.
Because they're all accused of basically the same thing.
Yeah, that's it. And there'd be a lot of repetition if you went into every single one. So we're going to do our best to cover everything without making it too repetitive. So we're very excited for it, even although we've got a lot of recording to do for that.
Got a lot of researching to do as well.
Yeah, I'm not doing too bad. I'm not halfway, but I'm a good way through. Like once I've started, it's not too bad. I get on a bit of a roll with it. So.
I know, I think I might be a bit behind. So I'm like, okay, I need to do it.
I know, but you also have the disadvantage you have to do the editing first.
Yes, I do.
And then send it to me. So
I do.
I was also, because I've had a bit of time on my hands, my normal cases, I've already written them up enough to cover me all through August. So I'm ahead with that in that sense. But obviously I knew I needed to do that, because for the time that we're at now, we've only got 3 weeks until we want to have all the witch trials written up so we can record it, because I think our sort of plan is we want to do then a mass recording of getting it all out there.
Oh my God.
And then making sure it's all recorded, because at the moment we record a few episodes and then edit them, and they're sort of edited like a week or like 2 weeks before they go out. But we don't want to risk that with the witch trials, because there'd be nothing worse than we've started it and we realise there's a big poo-poo somewhere and we've got to re-record.
Yes, because we have had some technical issues. I think now we've finally cracked it.
Don't say that.
Our level, touch wood, our levels are a bit more equal.
Yeah.
We've not had any interference, touch wood.
With aliens or MI5.
Yeah.
No, it's been little bits, and like this morning we've had to re-record a bit because it was literally right at the end of the episode. It just, I don't know what it was, but I said there was some sort of interference and it muddled it all together. Yeah. But it's when it's a really important and vital bit, because like I said, we had the episode the other day, the dragons, there was a bit in that towards the end where it went out, and it's that panic of, we then had to quickly put something else out, but we also didn't have anything else recorded. A few episodes all in one go, it all had exactly the same issue. So none of them were ready to go. We were like, oh shit, we've got to release our episode in time.
Oh no, I just realised today's episode is going to be very, very short.
Okay.
The case I'm presenting may bring the interference back.
Oh no.
Because of what it is.
Oh, okay, I think I know where this is going.
Yep.
But, so hopefully, so we want to get on top of things and have it all recorded before it's ready to release. So we won't be breathing a sigh of relief, because then we'll sort of have to continue as soon as the Witch Trials is recorded and done. We then need to record our content for September and October.
Yeah, because
for the normal stuff.
We're not really giving ourselves a break the way we were doing it.
No, we're not. But then
we thought we were, but...
It's a weird thing, because I'm not working at the moment. I kind of am still having a break. I'm not. No, I know you're not, but, well, you could quit as well. You just be poor like me and not have any money and, just, survive off nothing.
That's fine. We are making some money with our Patreons.
Yes, it has started, which we're very grateful for.
We are very thankful for you. Thank you.
Yes, so that's started. We've made a start on that, but obviously we'd like to see that boost a little bit more. A lot more if we can.
I think, we're going to add some little extras for those Patreons already. So, like, maybe some prints or stickers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So We have and we haven't got much ready. We have a lot of ideas for merch and we're ready to go. But at the moment, for anyone that's had to sort of do this for themselves, they're aware you've obviously got to put your money down first to create your merch. And at the moment, well, we're not bringing enough money in. One, with me not working. And two, we haven't made enough from our Patreon yet to be able to... The costs, the outgoings would be far outweigh what we're bringing in. So we're hoping the Witch Charts for us will be a bit of a break. In the sense of that's where the numbers will really increase. But at the same time, with Natasha would have been quite artsy and you had a lot of prints sort of linked that could link in quite nicely with the Graveyard Girls. You had that pretty much ready to go for stuff alongside with your jewellery business. So we actually have some stuff that we could do without a lot of outgoings. So hopefully in the next few weeks, even a month, 2 months, they could go along and anyone that's on our Patreon will get a discount for those straight away.
Yeah.
So hopefully that'll be another bit of an income coming in soon. So if you could share our account to anyone that you think might be interested in our podcast, just so we can boost those viewers up a little bit more.
Yeah, just sharing or leaving reviews. That's a great way to
Yeah, that's a really good way of doing it. Yeah, reviews, like whether it's on our Instagram page. Like I said, even sharing if you
even
just
on
want to...
Apple or Spotify, leaving reviews there.
Yeah, that's really good. Ratings as well, because that will really help us. Because the more we get ratings for things, the more it will push us up, make us more visible to other people that maybe aren't following us on social media.
Yeah, I have noticed that we're quite 4.5 stars. That's not bad.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
So, but sometimes I don't think there's a massive amount. Obviously, it's good that we've got that, but I don't think it's a massive amount of overall ratings. So the more we keep boosting that, the more it will push us up in the rankings, if you like. Which, like I said, it will then allow us to reach people.
Ooh, we've gone up with 4.7.
Oh, there we go. Since we've last checked. But yeah, so hopefully that will help people, those that aren't following us on social media. It will allow them to discover us.
Yeah.
Simply through the podcast platforms. But while no one leaves any rates or reviews, we sort of not simmering away there, but we're not really getting noticed. So yeah, any sort of like the shares, but even like a post, if you just added that to anyone that uses Instagram a lot, they know you can literally share it to your story in a matter of seconds. Obviously it only sits there 24 hours. It's not you committing it to your timeline. If it's not something you really want on there all the time, but it's a quick share. You never know who might notice it.
Exactly. We are starting to do a feature Friday, aren't we?
Yes. So we started that last week. So we'll be looking at any sort of podcasts, books, little businesses like not homemade businesses, what's the word I'm looking for?
Small business?
Yeah, that's the word. Anyone that's like that, that's sort of starting out, anyone that we can give a bit of support to, because we know ourselves how difficult it is to maintain the social media. It's not too bad once you've got going, but that initial bit when you've barely got any followers and you're trying to get out there, the hours I've had to spend trawling through social media to try and link with people that I think might be interested in the podcast. I wouldn't even like to say how many hours I spent doing that. And sometimes you'll come back and you get no likes or no comments or no followers back, and I think, I've spent 3 hours of my day scrolling through social media.
We did generate a mass message to quite a few accounts that were interested in the Graveyard Girls account but weren't following us, so that went out the other day.
Did that.
Yeah, we're trying to like see anyone who's interested in that spooky stuff, or like we've got true crime, but it's not just true crime, we've got mysteries as well.
Yeah, anyone, because like I said, you know yourself when you put something out there, you used to kind of get people that are following that are into similar things. We've also tried to sort of look at businesses as well that we think would be like go down a similar line of the sort of thing that we're interested in, or like eventually for when we come to merch, like other small businesses that would link in quite nicely for that. So yeah, we've tried to sort of spread ourselves as far and as wide as we can, but it would definitely help if we could get a few people just sharing a few bits, because like I said, you could reach an audience that we haven't already reached or that we're completely unaware of. Yeah, just a quick mention would be really
what was
good
that
for us.
podcast that you mentioned on your feature Friday, because they sound really good.
Oh, the Ghoul Club.
The Ghoul Club, yeah.
That was, I tell you, I found them by accident. Because I was literally, obviously, me being me, was trawling through the hours of social media trying to find other people. So I was just writing in, I was first going through hashtags, and then I was typing in random words like ghouls, ghosts, and when I do, obviously, it comes up with tags, but also people. And the first one it popped up, it was like a suggestion, like the Ghoul Club. I thought, oh, what's this? And I looked, and when I first checked, there was literally like one post, like, oh, whoever started a thing, and I was like, there's not really much on it, I don't know what it is. And then the stories started popping up with like little snippets of their episodes. And I thought, this sounds a bit funny. So then it was one of those things I thought, right, okay, I'm going to have a look. We were trying to do research on other podcasts anyway, where I sort of been listening through them. I don't know how to describe it. Sort of, we want to listen to how other people have done it. And we sort of look at how well they've done. And if we think, we're obviously not taking their ideas, but it might spark
Exactly. We're just,
an idea for how we can help. Because like for them, they're little snippets in their videos. Obviously, a lot of people do that anyway in their stories. But I noticed then very quickly within a few days how quickly everything was taken off. But they'd really putting in little snippets. And I thought, oh, actually, that's a really good thing. It's clearly working for them because they'd started just after we've started our podcast. And they very quickly drummed up a lot of followers and a lot, both to the page and to their listens. Like they posted how many the listens I got on the first episode. I thought, wow, okay, they've done really, really well. Like, don't get me wrong, it was a brilliant podcast. I went with the intention of listening to one episode for research purposes, and I have listened to every episode each week since then because I genuinely did enjoy it. So I thought, with them being new like us, I thought it was worth mentioning them because, like I said, I know how difficult it is to navigate the social media, but also it was quite a feat to do as well as they'd done that quickly because I know how we did struggle and we didn't. I think we knew it was going to be a massive undertaking, but at the same time, when you've ploughed so many hours in and literally get no more views and no more followers, and you think, I've just wasted 10 hours of my life.
We are doing better than we thought we would.
This week especially, like we've had views every single day. We've not had a day where we haven't had reviews. So we're obviously going in the right direction.
Maybe. My voice is gone.
Choking on your own breath.
I think so, yeah. It does. It spikes up on the first day and then it kind of plateaus, but then it kind of sometimes shoots back up again. So then you can tell where people have maybe had a couple of episodes to catch up on because you'll notice like 2 episodes that were released quite close together, all of them have got 5 views, and you think that's like 5 people catching up on 2 episodes together. Like, not saying that that's what it is, but you notice little patterns. It's not evidence. Oh my god, I'm thinking of cases. Is it analytics? Is that the word? Yeah, analytics.
Evidence. I mean, it is a form of evidence. I'm erming.
Yes, oh my god, yes you are.
I can't do it without doing an erm.
Take a breath.
That doesn't work. I choke on my breath then.
You say so a lot as well, but that's not as bad. So.
That was literally what I was going to say instead of my erm. It's really difficult not to do it. When am I going to stop doing that? Do I do it in normal conversation when we're not recording?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I've only just noticed it since we've recorded, so I'm not sure if you did it beforehand or not.
I probably did.
I don't know.
Just blanked it out.
It's
because you're traumatised now because you have to edit them out.
Yeah. I can see what it looks like.
Like, you get a little spark.
Is that an or is that a so? So yeah, we've got a few podcasts that we're going to keep featuring, but like I said, it's not just podcasts, it's books, it's maybe the small businesses we could create content with.
Yes.
So that's a good idea.
We've got those, lots of those little artsy sort of ones as well. We think, like I said, they feature a lot of artwork that we think is quite good.
Yeah.
And that links in quite nicely with sort of things we like. Like I said, we both tend to like the same thing. And obviously, naturally, we look for stuff. We've obviously made the Graveyard Girls around things that we like. So naturally, there's a crossover, which then means, like I said, it's quite good for us to find all these little things. I know what we like when we spot a new one. We'll send it to each other like, oh, Natasha, like, have you seen this?
I know. I noticed you liked something. It was something about a bat ass. And I was just like, damn it, you liked it. I was going to send it to you. And I was like, oh, you already liked it. Okay, with the Feature Friday thing, it's going to be like, you go one week, I go the other. Yeah. So we're going to vary every week. So we're going to see what you like, see what I like, even though they're probably going to be very similar.
Yeah. So, yeah, and then like I said, we'll share those.
If we can boost any, like, businesses or
creators, then that's brilliant. I know it's all gratefully received well. I know we do, so I'm pretty certain that they will as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, so anyway, I will let you crack on with today's case.
Oh my god, you're going to hate today's case.
I think I know where it's going.
I remember watching this on NASA's Unexplained Files.
Right, okay.
Like a few years ago. And when I was editing the other day about aliens and stuff, and you were like, no! So I was like, I'm going to do this one. It's a mystery, but it's very, 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 very short.
Okay. Is it because it's not real, Natasha?
It may be, or it might not be. So, do you know when President Eisenhower met aliens.
Oh my god. Is this the one where you were trying to tell me about the other day?
I think so.
Where you were like, one of the presidents says we couldn't see them because we weren't prepared.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Hey, some people like presidents, some people like aliens.
And this president likes aliens and apparently met them.
I don't know if he likes aliens, but he met them.
Okay, and he thinks we're not ready for it.
Yeah.
So when was he president?
He was president from 1953 to 1961.
Okay.
He was the 34th president. So the former US President Dwight D. Eisenhower had met aliens at least 3 times at a remote air base in New Mexico in 1954.
What, did he have fucking tea with them?
You might have had tea with them.
Okay.
I know
He's not just a funny looking person
I know that you're hating
that spoke
this.
another language, so they're like, it's an alien.
The 34th president, also known as Ike, met the extraterrestrials at Holloman Air Force Base in New Mexico after FBI agents made contact through telepathic messages. According to lecturer and author Timothy Good.
They're that advanced, but they've not even learned to use a fucking telephone by the time. They've clearly been down here for a while, according to this, if the other presidents met them 3 times.
We only need telepathic messages, clearly, because that is not a sign of schizophrenia or any other mental illnesses. I don't believe in this. This is just, I know I'm doing it because it annoys you. So Eisenhower was staying with friends at a remote cabin hunting wildlife when he disappeared in the middle of the night.
You sure didn't just get lost?
Reports say he was taken to meet aliens to make a deal, supposedly involving the use of crashed alien technologies and or keeping their existence quiet for the betterment of humanity.
Why do they want to get quiet? They've clearly come here for a reason, if they've come here at all.
But this is what I'm saying. Are we prepared for aliens? I don't think we are. Yeah, we
I want
are.
to know whether they're real.
We are, but society, I don't think we are.
They elected Donald Trump and thought that was acceptable, yet somehow we're not ready for aliens.
I think you've just proven your point. They elected Trump, therefore we cannot know about aliens because we are dumb. You cannot elect a man who is from reality TV to run the free world.
Let's make a little suggestion then. If aliens are real, could they maybe next time not land in America?
Yeah.
Because you know when you listen to this, it's like, I'm not saying all the sightings are in America, but it's pretty much nearly always in America. And they're the ones that say we aren't ready for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Aliens could be real, right? But I've never seen anything. I just want to meet these aliens if they're true. Right, so if the little aliens are listening to our podcast, can you make yourself known, please? Not in some weird and mysterious way.
No, do not interfere with the interference, please.
Come for tea. That's fine. Or whatever drink you want. I can make you some, I don't know.
Rocket fuel.
Yeah. So.
No, none of us can afford any gas or anything anymore.
Okay, maybe you'll have to bring your own. But we'll offer very good hospitality. And I'd have a lot of questions that I'd like you to answer. And yeah, I'd just like you to make yourself known. I don't have to tell everyone else. I could just, then I'll know myself that aliens are real. Yeah,
I see what you mean. Like an intelligent one-on-one conversations rather than why do these people know about the existence and why don't we know about it?
Yeah. To me, it's like, when someone is a kid, you make up your own little clubs and you all know something, you have a secret language and no one else can know what it means.
Yeah.
It's basically like what America's done with aliens. Like, ooh, there's some mysterious aliens, but we're not going to tell you what it is.
Don't look in Area 51, there's nothing there.
And I feel like there probably is absolutely nothing there.
Yeah, this is what annoys me because it's like they're always thinking that we reverse engineer crashed technology because it's like we cannot come up with that ourselves. It's like the same theory as we didn't build the pyramids. Yeah. Aliens had to do it because we don't have the understanding of that. You're just making us dumb.
Also, America's so fucking great that apparently it can create absolutely fucking everything. So, is it the aliens that are telling them everything? Or maybe, here's the thing, despite the fact they have some absolute idiots over there, maybe they have some very intelligent people that just so happen to be able to create things. And they're not aliens. Humanity
do have the capability of creating these things.
We're proving that with science and how we've evolved. I'm not following the whole alien shit.
Okay, so he disappeared in the middle of the night. The official report said he required immediate dental work in the middle of the night.
Oh, so Alien wanted his teeth.
Which doesn't... No, that's the cover of him disappearing.
Right, okay.
Which doesn't really explain why he ended up on a military base hundreds of miles away from where he was staying just to get medical work.
What did he want? His teeth shooting out? It's...
No, that was just his cover of him going to see aliens.
Yeah, but when someone asked him about his dental work, what was his answer going to be if someone questioned it? If I said to him, right, okay, you come in like you needed some dental work, that's why you're going, yeah. Why were you going to the military base to get it done?
Exactly.
Well, I wanted my teeth shooting out.
It's not going to shoot them out. Yeah, what is it with the military base?
Another day?
Yeah, exactly.
Because surely as a president, he has someone that's available all the time.
Exactly.
So why weren't they good enough?
Exactly. That's the thing. What did he do when he was not getting the dental work? He's clearly not there for dental work. So it's clearly a secret operation.
Yeah.
Not aliens. That's
why,
it, by the way.
why do they think that aliens is a good fix? It's not like this. They just make it weirder, and then people try to delve.
Yeah.
You know, like if you're trying to hide something, like I said, like a secret mission. Don't say it's about something else mysterious that makes people want to go and have a look at it.
Yeah, it's just like need to know basis, secret mission. You don't need to know.
Yeah, this is military. It's
not aliens.
Yeah, you can't have access to it. It's as simple as that.
I think they also kind of maybe the alien supposedly cover up is the greatest cover up because then people are just going to be so focused on aliens, which is not the actual thing. They're not going to look
like they're not real, but everyone's spending time looking for them. That they're not focusing on everything. What's really happening?
Exactly.
Okay, yeah, I get that.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah, I just don't get the alien thing.
I know, and I kind of knew it would annoy you.
It's just the most stupid thing I've ever. Like I said, if aliens exist, just fucking show them they exist.
Hey, it was on NASA's unexplained files, so I took
but was it written by one of these people that supposedly spent time with the fucking aliens?
It was written by an author
who is related to an alien.
Timothy Good. There is.
Are these aliens breeding? By the way,
you just reminded me of a. I think there is an author who claims to be an alien. Should I do that case next? Oh, I don't know. I can't remember his name. Oh, damn it. It's such a weird name. It's like...
Is it an alien name?
No, it's like... I was going to say Edmund. It's an odd... I think he said he was an FBI agent, but he's like undercover, but he's an alien.
He went for breakfast with the aliens.
It's going to annoy me now. I'm going to have to find it.
He discovered one with his great-great-grandma.
I heard it on a podcast.
All the aliens supposed to be breeding. Because surely they're dying out, unless aliens can live for hundreds of years.
I mean, I'm assuming it's not just one alien on a planet just leaving their home planet to come see us.
Yeah. And also, I feel like they need quite a specific, dietary requirement. In which case, how have we supplied that all this time? Because if they've crash landed, surely they've lost all of their supply. So how are they surviving?
Well, if you've read Project Hail Mary, it tells you all about how to live on a different planet.
I'm not reading it. Because aliens aren't real.
It's not... It's not it's from the author of The Martian. I quite liked it. They had a little
yeah, the thing is we've obviously prepared food for when we go into space, right? Yeah. We'll take it with us. But obviously if we crash landed, we'd effectively starve because we haven't got anything else. Right? So for these aliens, I feel like they might have a slightly different diet from us if they're supposed to be as scary and as freaky as they're making them out to be. They're eating obviously radioactive stuff, the stuff that we don't eat. So if that's the case, if they've crash landed, how have they survived all this time?
I don't... Maybe...
Do they not eat?
Maybe they're
not...
How
do they survive?
This was a few years ago. Maybe that one's dead. Or...
Yeah, but how have they reproduced if they can't feed?
Maybe they haven't.
Yeah, but how are they still here, supposedly, after
maybe
all these years?
Maybe they're not. Maybe it's a different bunch of aliens.
What, another crash? What, we getting them with a big magnet and pulling them into the same area?
Are you very angry? Your arms are crossed.
I'm not having the alien conspiracy theory. I don't get it. There's so much shit surrounding it. I don't get how they survived all this time.
I don't think they are. I don't think they're living among us. Is that what you think they're thinking?
Yeah, because they're making it out like they're hiding them on this security base because he's going for fucking breakfast and tea with them.
Have you not seen Paul?
I know. Yeah, but that was for a short period of time. We're not talking a century.
It's not a century. Or, like you said, maybe they were on a...
It would be more than centuries if they've supposedly built the fucking pyramids.
They were... Those ones left.
Oh, Oh, okay. With what? They didn't have a fucking
No,
spaceship.
they did. No, they didn't crash land, supposedly.
Oh, so they came, built some fucking pyramids and fucked off?
Yeah.
What, like a fucking sandcastle? Like they're on holiday?
I don't...
So the pyramids are a beach, a form of entertainment on the beach. So how we build sandcastles? Some fucking aliens. Also, I'd like to point out, how big are these fucking aliens if they've built pyramids and also they've done it well enough to convince people that they got hundreds of thousands of slaves dragging big stones. So what, are they like the
This
people
is why I
with
don't...
lands?
Yeah, this is what annoys me about ancient alien theorists. It's not aliens.
Right, so these little ant people are supposed to build a pyramid. So there's ants on the beach. The aliens have come over, got gathered up the big bits of sand because these aliens are so fucking massive, and the people are like little ants, and the little ants are crawling and bringing up the little grains of sand, which doesn't just happens to be into a pyramid. So as the aliens bought a big fucking bucket.
I think in their ancient alien theory, I think it's the aliens themselves built it, not the slaves. So therefore, they're wiping out slaves existed in Egypt, which I don't agree with at all.
Okay, was it? Oh no, okay, America wasn't colonised at that point, but I was going to say, was it an American man that wrote that?
I think he's Greek. No,
How do you even have hallucinogenic plants?
Maybe. Have you seen the ancient alien theorist?
No, because I don't believe in aliens.
I don't believe in any of this alien.
I just don't get how they're surviving on this planet.
I think maybe they understand what our planet is made out of, so then they bring what they need.
Yeah, but if they've crash landed, in theory it could
and then
be
they're
destroyed.
Dead.
Yeah.
Then they're dead.
They've either died or their supplies have been damaged.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, for the way, to me, I don't know whether it's just because like little bits that you've seen in movies, but I feel like they have some weird radioactive liquid. Now I should imagine if you crash landed that badly that you can't repair your ship, you've also spilt whatever liquid was in those little things. Therefore, you have nothing to survive on anymore. But also, you have to communicate telepathically, which means you need a very specific person, right?
You've just seen him. Have you never seen this man before?
No.
The aliens meme. Aliens. I don't agree with him. I do not agree with him. I'm just saying there's a possibility of aliens existing. I don't think...
Like I said, show me an alien. Someone
I can't.
take me to the aliens.
I just showed you an alien.
No, but someone take me to the aliens and I will back down.
Okay.
But up until that point, to me, everything can be explained. It's just absolute shock. I don't understand how we're supposedly keeping them alive, because I said we can't communicate with them, but we can communicate with them
Telepathically.
Yeah, but also telepathically. Then how are they telling us to get them the food that they need to survive and the things that we need to survive? Like, are we keeping them in jail? Have we got them locked up? Are they even like a physical form, or are they more like supposed to be like paranormal, where they're like more of a spirity sort of thing?
Where
in
they
which
can,
case,
where they can go through walls and stuff.
yeah. So what are these aliens? And also, people, what was it that you made the comment about the other president, that we weren't ready to see it? What is so fucking terrifying about saying, like, I'm not being funny, but have you seen some people on this planet?
I think... Hey, MIB logic, they are the aliens. I don't know. We're not alone in the universe.
No, I'd like to think out there on other planets there are other forms of life. They don't necessarily need to be humans like us, but obviously the way they survive is developed how their planet is. So like for us, we're developed this way because this is how the Earth is. So I'd like to think there is other life forms on others. But probably not necessarily that we couldn't survive with them.
It's ignorant to think that we are alone in the universe. Yeah. Why are we so lucky that everything went right so we're alive? Yeah. There's no one else.
So yeah, I do think there's other life forms, but I don't think it's the aliens as how they're fucking depicted. And also, it's a bit of a... UFOs are a very odd shape. Out of all the spaceships they could have created, I don't think it's the most aerodynamic. Like, it's a little bit like a frisbee, but not a frisbee. Like, are they frisbeeing themselves there, and then do they frisbee themselves back?
I think it is
it's
jet
like
propulsion.
A boomerang.
Maybe. I don't know.
Until I see a spaceship and an alien.
I think President Eisenhower's on a military base for a reason that is not aliens.
Yeah, he's a bit tapped in the head.
He didn't say it was alien. Oh wait, maybe he did say something about aliens. I can't remember.
But why would you go along with it?
Because it's covering up the real fact, the real reason why you're there. Think of it.
I know, but can you imagine? Like, I would think of any excuse other than aliens, because
can you
get
imagine
tripped up in your own story?
No, because then it'd be like you can't talk about it.
Oh, it's aliens.
Do you know what I mean? It's perfect. It's a perfect cover.
All you do is open up another can of worms, because everyone's like, well, what is the aliens like? Why aren't you showing us the aliens?
Yeah.
And then you've got to make up some big cover story like,
And then
it's
it's
got
like
a funny
something-
shaped head and little...
No, you'd be like, I'm not allowed to talk about it because it's the betterment for humanity. There you go. See, it covers everything.
But it doesn't.
No, because you keep pestering, but everyone else is like, okay, we're not allowed to talk about
But
it.
why is everyone like,
Aliens.
oh, okay. What's wrong with people?
They have the neuralizer from MIB and they forget about it.
Oh, okay. Like I said, I just find it very strange that the aliens keep dropping off at the same spot. If one could land in your garden for next week when we do another episode,
Okay.
or appear in the next hour.
Well, hopefully it's not interfering with our audio today.
But yeah, when these aliens can drop down, if they could maybe come and have a conversation with a rational person first.
You're still so angry.
I am, because it's the most fucking stupid thing I've ever fucking heard.
That's why I was going to do it. I was like, I know you get so annoyed when I bring up aliens, so I'm going to do a case on one.
It's such a stupid concept.
Okay, I'm
I
going to
don't
end
get why they have to be hidden. Why do they have to be hidden?
because we are not ready.
No, one knobhead isn't ready. Everyone else probably is. They might be the most normal looking.
I think I remember what they said was because like you said, it's in America. They are so religious. They even mentioned God in their constitution that it gets rid of God, and you can't get rid of God for those
But
people.
how does it get rid of God?
If there's God, where do the aliens come from?
The God also created them, but just popped them on another planet instead of this one. So it doesn't ruin their theory. Do you see what I mean? This is how silly they are. It doesn't get rid of their God theory. I don't believe in God either, but it doesn't ruin the God story, because God could have created it as well. God, I suppose, in a way, created the whole fucking universe. Because if the universe was created first, who created God? Do you know what I mean? So the issue, aliens isn't the issue with God. The issue is God in the first place. And then you've added another issue of aliens that are very clearly not real. But like I said, even if they were real, right? I don't understand, with all the weird creatures we have got on this planet.
Like
I don't
in the sea.
understand.
Yeah.
Like the fucking blobby fish thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, we've got fucking nuclear weapons, strange people in charge, blobfish, fucking deranged mixtures of animals, and yet somehow aliens.
Elephants. They could be aliens.
But do you see what I mean? We've got weird animals.
Have you heard of the nuclear facilities that report us seeing strange lights above them and their alarms go off, thinking it's going to shoot off because the thing is interfering with the nuclear weapon? You don't know about that.
No.
You're so angry.
It's just the most. I don't understand what can be so weird and terrifying about these aliens, and so weird that we can't grasp the concept of it.
Because we make films like Independence Day, we make films like Predator, we make films like Alien. They are the enemy.
I don't get it.
Okay, I'm gonna. I think we'll wrap up this episode now because you're so angry.
It's just stupid.
So thank you for listening. In the meantime, keep creeping.
And we'll keep digging, but not aliens.